Hello, psychologist Yulia Latunenko is with you. Today I will tell you about how a narcissist disposes of their victim. They dispose of them in all sorts of ways. And the first one I will mention here is the most brutal. It's very sadistic. But before I start, as usual, I will ask you to subscribe to my channel if you are visiting for the first time, and to like this video. Also be active, write your comments. This really helps my channel. So, the first, most brutal way a narcissist disposes of their victim, it is ghosting essentially, is the push-pull game. It's a game where the narcissist suddenly disappears without any apparent reason, and then, as if nothing happened, reappears in contact again. He doesn't explain anything. The victim starts to worry. The victim who is already emotionally hooked on the narcissist. He has already done everything. He has achieved the dependency of his partner, and in this way he begins, to do this hosting. Ghost in English means phantom. That is, he himself becomes like a ghost who appears and disappears. We call this a game. Closer, further. Or it could be, and such a game, when the narcissist is very much needed by you, you are already used to him being nearby, close, that you rely on his help, but at the most crucial moment, when his help is extremely important, he disappears. He's not there, he doesn't explain anything at all, breaks off contact, but he still doesn't leave forever. He tries to stay in your line of sight. That is, he does something so that you don't forget he exists. He might break off contact, ignore you, but still visit your social media, view your stories, and not write anything, not respond to you, just disappeared like that. And then out of nowhere he appears without any explanation. And in general he avoids explaining the reasons for his disappearances. In reality, he just lives in algorithms, he is very formal, and he himself cannot explain these disappearances of his. One of my clients had a case where the narcissist told her that he knows he's doing wrong by disappearing, not responding to her messages, to her calls. I know I'm doing wrong, but I can't help doing it. This accept me as I am. This ghosting, which severely damages the psyche of the narcissist partner. And in this way, the narcissist seemingly exhausts his victim, depleting her resources, and prepares his victim so that in the end, to completely dispose of her. The second method of the narcissist, which you all know, is devaluation, criticism, remarks. What can a narcissist devalue? Well, of course, the body that he once liked, and suddenly he makes a remark to you that you are something, have gained weight, and you need to lose it, or something about you. Somewhere there's fat sticking out where it shouldn't, or your hair isn't right, or something else is wrong. Or he may devalue your intellectual abilities, or, for example, how you dress, your style of clothing, or how you communicate. For instance, he criticizes your communication skills. In short, he finds something to latch onto and be dissatisfied with. That is, he is always dissatisfied with you. This process of devaluation, when you no longer know how to satisfy him, you start to earn his love and his later approval. And you already think, oh my God, well, I'll work on myself more and more here, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't affect the narcissist. He is dissatisfied, he gets with you again and again. Another way. A narcissist devalues you is the hot-cold game. That is, after a moment of closeness and warmth, as it seemed, warmth, because a narcissist is generally incapable of warmth and empathy. He can simply pretend to be warm and then suddenly becomes cold. So you need to understand that if this happens, it means the person has a personality disorder. With such a person, you will never build a once and for all relationship. Every time you meet in the kitchen in the morning, you have to rebuild the relationship with him again and again. And it seemed like everything was fine and normal yesterday. As if, but in the morning, he is already sullen and not talking to you, muttering something under his breath. He doesn't disappear, but he becomes cold, distant. This is such a game, hot and cold one, of the moments of manipulation. The fourth way a narcissist manipulates you is through the well-known gaslighting. This is when the narcissist tells you that something is wrong with you, that there's something wrong with your head, you need a doctor, you completely misunderstand everything, you misinterpret his jokes, and overall, you are overreacting. You don't understand humor at all, he was just joking, and you're just being hysterical, reacting inappropriately. It generally happens when he condemns you, seemingly mocking you, making very demeaning jokes. And then he says either it didn't happen at all, you made it all up, or you're exaggerating everything. It's just jokes. You're misinterpreting, your feelings are wrong. That's what a narcissist says when he uses gaslighting. Well, we still have ahead 3 methods of victim disposal by a narcissist. But I remind you that I expect your support in developing my channel, so please like, subscribe to my channel, and of course comments. This is also very important for the development of my channel, and it pleases me when you show your activity. So the 5th method by which a narcissist and disposes of their victim, this is manipulation through dependency. Here it's manipulation with finances. If you are financially dependent on the narcissist, they will blackmail and threaten to take away your financial resources, or take away your car or money, reduce the financial support, or even make a very severe threat. If you behave incorrectly, they will divorce you and take away your child if you have a child together. Therefore, this is a very cruel manipulation, and the narcissist is already preparing to dispose of you. And they are already preparing to replace you as an object with another object. And here we smoothly transition to the 6th method by which the narcissist disposes of you. This is betrayal. When they feel that you have exhausted your resources, including possibly your material resources, because they appropriate everything good you have, and your beauty and your status and your intellectual abilities. When they have completely exhausted you, you're already on edge. You can't anymore neither work normally nor function properly in life. Then they provoke you to jealousy. That is, they flirt with other partners, provoking you to jealousy, deliberately walking on the edge of a knife, so that you see that you are not that valuable to them. But when you start to confront them, saying that they are flirting with others, asking what they are doing and why they are doing it right in front of your eyes, they say that something is wrong with your head and use that very gaslighting. Well, the last method of the narcissist, the 7th, by which they ultimately dispose of you, is humiliation. This is the extreme degree of devaluation, where the narcissist may call you very offensive, very degrading names, use profanity, treat you with great disrespect, and show you their contempt. The extreme degree helplessness, or even to the resort to physical violence. This is already the final disposal of the victim. So what you need to do here, if you notice even a hint that the narcissist has started using at least one of these methods on you, then you need to seriously consider whether it's worth staying in a relationship with such a person. This was Yulia Latunenko with you. Subscribe to my channel and comment on this video. Have you been in such relationships, and have narcissistic people use these methods of disposal on you? Or share your experience of how a narcissist discarded you if you have been in a relationship with a narcissist.